See, I understood that because I grew up with my grandfather saying we were born in exile. How we get in exile? Well, when the United States brought us in by decree under C.C. Claiborne as the governor, who was brought in from Tennessee, who was a jayhawker, who was an expert at killing and removing Indians. And he had the approval by James Madison, the President of the United States, to do this. So who do you go to? We couldn't call the FBI. We couldn't call the NAACP. We couldn't call SCLC. That didn't exist. So we fought for ourselves. And stories got passed down. And I heard these stories growing up. And that's what I'm fighting today. To prove that them old people knew who they were. So they passed it down. They passed the stories. They passed the names down of who was doing these things to us. Even the complexion of them. So, I challenge people to do that. There were villages in Africa. There were tribes in Africa. There's villages that was here. Tribes that was here. So no matter which continent we come from, we have this thing about tribal mentality, helping one another to survive. We don't need food stamp, welfare, Section 8. We don't need that. Because our people survived for thousands of years without government handout. And when the government is handing you something in one hand, you're losing a whole lot more in the other hand. No way the anthropologists, archaeologists know we here and they didn't write it down somewhere. So let me see. Then I run across a book. It was about the mounds of America. I said, well, if this book telling the truth, I should find my mounds in here. Because nobody writes about Shefunkta. There's not an Indian tribe ever claimed Shefunkta as their descendancy, but they got a lot of them federally recognized. I don't understand that. But when I turned into Louisiana, because they had every state accounted for where they have found mounds, and when I got to Louisiana, and I got to the T's, there was Shefunkta Nation.